No, I wouldn't say there are any regrets. A lot of things I got out of it that I never expected. I didn't expect the amount of help, and I didn't expect to learn things that are so technically sound so quickly. I went from working in a cutthroat corporate world, you go from that to people who are really literally wanting to help you you ask a question, it gets answered by like 3 or 4 people. And when you have a win, if you post a win, people are right there for you. If you have a bad day, people are encouraging you.
Hi everybody, Cleve here. I'm one of the instructors for Stock Navigators, and we have Bruce with us joining. Welcome, Bruce. How are you?
Very good, very good.
Good, good. Glad to have you. Glad to have the opportunity to take some time and connect today. One of the things that I'd like to talk about is a little bit of your journey as to joining Stock Navigators and your journey of trading. But before we really dive into that, could you shed a little light on some of the things that you've done in your past?
I spent the last 30 years of my life in sales and sales management, and developed a strong sense of customers and been in corporate life. So that's my story in a nutshell. Is a lot of sales, a lot of travel, a lot of time away from family, and it's been a very rewarding career.
Right on.
Yeah.
Take care of the family. You said 30 years?
Yeah.
And you said in sales and sales management, how high up the corporate ladder did you get?
I made it up to vice president of a small company, so that ended last November.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
I know that was a big goal of mine in the past, as climbing that corporate ladder, getting up, down, up, just getting to that point of being self-achieved. Mm-hmm. Right? Kind of has a little different feeling today, doesn't it?
It does, definitely. Definitely, it's been a good journey, and it's been a great next step after that ended in November. So but then I did find another job, and then got back into corporate life, and then was unhappy, and I found Stock Navigators back in April. So it's been a journey, a real good journey since April.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
So you joined in April, so you've been a part of the program,
mm-hmm.
what about 8-9 months?
Yes.
Outstanding.
Definitely since April. Took it very seriously from day one.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, because I didn't like, I left my company back in August because I just was unhappy, and we're at a point in our life where my wife said, hey, you're unhappy, you got a good opportunity, you seem happier when you're doing this, so give it a shot, let's make that our next move. And we had enough time to really check the program out, go from who are these guys and what are they really, what they all are, what they say they are.
Right.
Everybody has that, you
that little concern in the back of your mind.
Yeah. And you want to, and you always want to make sure the people are who they say they are, and they are. And once that was over with, let's get into course, let's get into all the support that's there. That was the biggest surprise. I was expecting really just a course, and maybe a couple questions answered, and then the rest was going to be up to me. But there's just multiple layers of support, more support than you at every angle, whether it's your platform, whether it's your PC, whether it's anything.
Yeah.
The Stock Navigators has delivered on support.
Very good. I remember when I first joined as well, the expectations were kind of out there in left field. Didn't really know what to expect. Was it a scam? Was it legit? Is it something that I can really take to the bank?
Exactly.
Yeah, we all have those concerns and those fears. We all end up having to take that leap of faith in hopes to get to the destination that we're going for. Yeah.
Something that stood out to me just in that just smell test, so to speak, of what you're looking for is just the Tom and his relationship with his son just didn't seem like the normal stock tip guys on YouTube channel trying to sell you an options package or
right.
some where they're throwing money or talk about their cars or their big houses or their trips. They seem very just down to earth and
very humble and very real.
Very humble and very real, and that's what appealed to me because I just wanted to make a good living.
Couldn't agree more. Well, we've spent quite a few months together, getting to know each other on the coaching calls and
Sure.
the charts. Would you kind of like to refresh me and everybody else as far as what is your why? Obviously, in a previous life, you were very successful, didn't need any change, but what led you to that change and why trading?
What led me to the change was just I really after getting having a division shut down on me back last November, it kind of gave me, till I found a new job, it gave me pause to really kind of think of where I wanted to be, and gave me some time. At least, the kids were out of the house. We're at a different stage in life, and it was just kind of like I had a time to breathe. When you're in the middle of raising kids and putting kids through college, you're just like, it's just go make money, work, and that's you needed things. But there was a little break in that, so it gave me pause to think. Even though I went back to a job, as soon as I got back, I was like, I don't know if this is corporate life just probably isn't for me anymore, and I wanted something different. I was looking at franchises. I was looking at internet businesses, drop shipping and everything, and I never could really get the answers I wanted to out of some of those programs. There always seemed to be something, and then I ran across Stock Navigators, and my biggest why when I looked at this program, and still is just to replace my base income that I had as a sales manager and a salesman, just to have more time,
yes,
and control. And I wanted a business. I knew I wanted to work for myself. There aren't many businesses out there or many ways to make money where you don't have employees, you don't have buildings,
all the overhead,
and all the negatives, tax burdens, maintenance and all that other stuff that people have. And it was pretty simple that I could just work with me and a group of people, of like-minded people, and make a very, a good wage or an above average wage. Whatever you put in, whatever you want, you could probably get out. Just have to learn the skills.
Absolutely, it's all about the skill set. And you've definitely put in the work. You deserve everything that's all the goals, dreams. Now, when you're talking about you left that corporate and had a little bit of time to think, had a little bit of time off, find you again, right? Because I know what it's like, on the grind, go. You got to do those things to get where you want to be. But it sounds like when you went back, it was instant regret.
Pretty much. Pretty much. You just saw the ugliness. I had people stealing accounts. I had, I'm back in it. I'm with all these young guys that are just want my job or want to take you out and take your accounts, and it was like I just was kind of not wanting to be that when I grew up anymore. You know, kind of like I
been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
Yep, and looking for that next stage in life where maybe I was ready to drive bus. Actually, I'm just going to go be a bus driver. I just want to make something to make a little bit of money to get us through the next couple years and not have any worries. I was ready to check out. Honestly, it was that much pressure. So, but one thing that last position did, I had to learn a lot of new stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, if I'm going to learn new stuff, I want to learn it from me. So if I'm going to be in my late 50s learning something new, why don't I learn it for me? And it's just like a college education. It's best. I've been to college. It's better than college.
Yeah.
And I think, honestly, if I could I think it's been to my benefit not to have any preconceived notions of what. I'm glad I never took another course. I'm glad I didn't know anything really about the markets. Because I think the approach to everything here is to teach you those basic fundamentals, and then you learn how to use those. And I didn't come in with any preconceived scars or notions or get rich quick things.
You bet. Now, two just final quick questions, right? Really, at this point, can you say that you have any regrets of anything that you've done since April? As far as deciding to venture into the world of trading, deciding to find mentorship with Stock Navigators, and then what you have learned and where you transitioned between April into now, is there any regrets between that?
No, I wouldn't say there are any regrets. There's just a lot of things I got out of it that I never expected. I didn't expect the amount of help. I and I didn't expect to learn things that are so technically sound so quickly. I think the team has done a good job of distilling, taking all the noise out of what what's out there, and giving us good fundamentals. It's blocking, tackling, hitting a baseball correctly, just basic things. And if you learn those basic things, it's good foundation to build things on. And it's just been a good journey to the people that you meet. I went from working in a cutthroat corporate world where really like.
We both were in sales, we know.
Yeah, no one, it's the next.
Tough.
If you leave, no one missed me the day I left now. And they don't. They're all vultures looking at my accounts. But we were able, you go from that to people who are really literally wanting to help you you ask a question, it gets answered by like 3 or 4 people. And truly, and when you have a win, if you post a win, people are right there for you. If you have a bad day, people are encouraging you.
Catching you when you fall.
Because it's a learning process.
It truly is. Now, with the expectations you met earlier, just real quick, real easy, the expectations, were they met or were they exceeded?
Oh, they were exceeded. They were exceeded in a lot of ways. So it's been. I mean, with that being said, you got to put in. You do have to put what you get in. What you put in, you get out. And if you put in a lot, you'll get way more than you put in.
Absolutely.
And I think even if you just take the course, you're going to get way more than you put in. It's a good. I'd say the value proposition is definitely good, as you would say, a good risk reward. It's like 2 to 1. So it's been a joy.
Well, good stuff. Well, it's been a joy having you inside of our community. Love seeing you post and share with everybody. You're already starting to become a little idol yourself inside of the community. Saw it here at the conference, and so can't wait to see the rest of your journey.
Well, we have some next steps to take, and when we're ready, we'll take them, and it'll be fun.
Good stuff.
Yep. Thank you.
Good stuff. You bet.
Yeah, you bet, man.
Let's go.
Take care.